this episode of Horse Shelter Heroes.
Is that still loud?
So we got a donated police car.
So we have a shelter here. They came all the way up from Mississippi. So how are we feeling about Eclipse?
Yeah, you wanna come home with me?
So as Waffles was coming down out of quarantine, I noticed when he walks, one of his hips is kind of doing something strange.
You don't want to miss a single second of Horse Shelter Heroes.
Why is Jason in the police car?
Is that still loud?
What in the world?
So we got a donated police car. It's going to be our animal control car. And where the criminals would ride, I guess, is where we're going to put the dogs. But they won't come up in the front seat. So we just got back from that. You can watch it all in the members video. And then I got a check here for, let's see, we've been 50 stallions that we gelded, and our grant program is funding it. So gonna get this check signed and sent off. But yeah, we now have a police car that we've got to like get snazzied up as an animal rescue car. And we're very grateful to the Centerville Police Department for the donation.
I like it. I mean, I have a couple that might need to go now with it.
Well,
is that okay?
As shelter manager, if you need to like, you know, put someone on timeout, you can just stick them back here.
Yes, I was just talking to our trainer over there. I was like, she might need to go.
You think so?
Yeah, timeout.
Just put her on timeout and put her in the back of the car.
Yes.
Okay. Well, y'all be careful. Lynn is threatening to put employees on timeout in the back of the car, and they can't get out. Like, they're stuck there. So.
I'm not entirely sure that's legal.
What do you think about that?
Nobody has to know.
No. We film everything. They'll know. They will know.
The one that has the plastic, the seats are even plastic thing?
I don't think so.
No. My stepfather had one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The whole thing in the back is plastic, so you literally like slide off.
Jason's in the back.
So we have a shelter here. They came all the way up from Mississippi. So they're going to come out, look at some of our unhandled horses. They have is it a veterans training program?
It's a Heart of the Horse.
Heart of the Horse.
Trainers Challenge.
Yeah. So they're just going to come out, look at some of our unhandled horses to hopefully transfer into their program and just get them under saddle and everything. And we'll see what we have. Hopefully they pick out some good babies or older horses. Okay. So just kind of a rundown. This is pretty much everyone we have. Levels 5 and 6 are probably the ones you're more interested in.
Okay.
Most of everyone is, like I said, is halter trained. The ones I kind of pointed out to you were Rowdy, Bastion.
Magnus is one of the ones I saw right off that I liked.
Yeah, he is 9, so he's pretty nice. Some others I was telling you about, the Mustangs, I think I mentioned, were Riser. I think we took them down. I gotta double check. There's Riser, Roxette, and then there's 2 more. I gotta pull out their cards.
Good deal. Now, what's his name?
Mangus.
Oh, that's Mangus. Okay. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hello.
He's not very big.
Yeah, he looks small.
He looks like a pony.
He looked bigger in the picture.
Yeah, he looks like a large pony.
Now, what breed is he?
He's a Mustang.
Okay.
14 hands.
About. We put him at a scale. We put him at 15.
Can we walk around so we can see his face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Mangus and I like the...
Torito.
You're awfully cute. Yeah. He's got nice legs, it looks like.
She is about the same skill level as Mangus. She is a quarter horse.
She's a what?
She's a quarter horse.
Quarter horse? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The little, not the darkest one, the little light, yeah.
Yeah, she's cute. Can we walk in there?
Yeah.
Hey, pretty girl.
How old is she?
She is between 3 and 4.
Easy baby. Easy baby. We're not going to
Easy, easy girl. Easy girl.
Easy, sweetheart.
You're okay,
I'm
girl.
not going to team up on her.
She's really pretty, though.
She's not very tall, but she'll grow a little bit more.
Yeah, she is halter trained.
She's cute.
She is halter trained.
Yeah, it just takes a while to try to catch her, but
She's cute. Okay. What's her name?
Zora.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the one I was talking to about is going to be in here. Hey, Baxter. So probably another one is Bastion. He's behind the hay, and
Backside.
Bentley.
The Dun,
The dun is not enough condition. If it, you know,
I think we could get him in condition, but everything else would have to be just right.
He is, which one? The Dun, this guy?
yeah.
He is 3 also.
See, if he was 3 in good condition, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
I really prefer him to be 4 to go under saddle with hard work,
Yeah.
and I think it would be a disadvantage for him
Yeah. Yeah.
to be gaining weight and being put to work.
I like
That's
you.
Rowdy.
Are you rowdy? Are you rowdy?
You're cute. You're not very big, but you are cute.
Oh. Yeah.
And what are the personalities on these?
Rowdy is our best behaved boy here.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. These guys are all halter trained. They all pick up their feet. We're just slowly trying to work on them into saddle training.
That one's got a leg injury.
I was just gonna say his hind right looks swollen.
He lays down and eats all day.
Yeah.
So he gets stocked up in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got a little cut there too.
What are you doing? Are you the lazy boy? I like this one's legs better, even though they're stocked up. Look at how.
Yeah, and our vets can
Fat
double
locks.
check and do radiographs if you guys need.
Look at the feet and you can see there's a problem there.
Yeah. Yeah. Little club foot in the back.
I like the dun. I don't like to put him at the disadvantage of being young and trying to gain. But I do like him.
We could put him in the amateur. Amateur doesn't work.
What's his personality?
He's super sweet. He came to us. We had 2 sets. Yeah, he just is very shy over Bentley because
Right.
Bentley's kind of the bully of the
I
group.
know.
I like his lifts in the trot. I want to look at his legs because I didn't look at his legs really good up close, but I like the way he moves.
Yeah.
Him and the dun are the ones that I like the best in this bunch.
Yeah. But that's Rowdy right there.
Yeah.
So these are the 3 in here that we like. I know you didn't like Rowdy, but I did. I go by personality.
Yeah, he'll stick his head out and try to give you kisses through the gate.
I liked him.
Yeah, we aged him at 3.
He's what?
We aged him at 3.
Okay. Hey, pretty babies. We're not after you.
Like that. So I
Look how cute, though.
He's cute.
I like his personality.
Come on. You want to say hi to her? You want to say hi to her?
Yeah, he's cute, though.
He is cute.
Yeah.
Look at his right front.
His right front,
Yeah, look at the.
clubness.
Back him up just a little bit. It looks a little slightly cocked. It might just be what he's telling me.
He's kind of got straight up and down hooves,
Yeah.
so it's really kind of hard to tell, but
Now that he's standing square, it's not too bad. He might be a little clubbed on that one, but it's not terrible.
yeah.
He's one of our most well-behaved babies.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's put
He's
him
like,
on the
pick me,
list."
pick me.
Let's put him on the list.
Yeah, you're so cute. You are chosen.
You're coming. You're coming on this truck.
Go to Mississippi.
Yeah.
You're coming on this
Yes,
truck.
you are. Yes, you are.
You can't go to 12 Oaks because your
My volunteers would.
volunteers won't keep their hands off.
I
you.
know, he'd be trained before the challenge. They can't help themselves.
You're a sweetie.
thank you so much for letting us come out here. And wow, your place is amazing since the last time I was here. You had just moved in.
Yeah.
Last time I was here. Yeah.
Has changed.
This is so
You
nice.
met me before. I was at the open horse. The open shelter.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome.
I was the one living at the shelter with the horses.
Living with all
Yeah, I had to put her in charge of that. So, well, awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
did you get a tour of like the vet barn and everything?
we haven't even seen that. We've just been looking at the horses.
We can run you over there real quick.
Yeah. Oh, cool. This is so nice.
It is.
Are you guys looking at horses?
We are for our trainer's challenge that we have coming up.
Okay.
So unhandled horses.
We have a wide selection.
Y'all do. We're looking.
Any from the reservation? Are you looking for just quarter horses?
No, we're looking for a little bit of everything. And Mangus, where is?
Mangus.
His name is Magnus.
Magnus.
Okay.
His name wrong.
Okay.
Real cute.
Okay.
Okay. And
Oh, this is the little guy up there that
Yeah.
got gelded.
what's the little red horse's name?
Rowdy.
Rowdy.
I like Rowdy. I
Oh,
like the little
Rowdy's such a
Dun.
good-
We are taking Magnus, Takini, Zora,
And Rowdy.
and my favorite Rowdy. We're going to get Takini, Zora, Magnus. I got to stand up here. Magnus, and then where's Rowdy? Here he is, right there. All right. Good deal. We got ours. Oh, how cool. These are going to be the stars of the Heart of the Horse Trainers Challenge for sure. People will be able to follow them. They'll each have their own page, so y'all will be able to follow them as well and see how great they do. Yay! I'm Stephanie with Mississippi Horse Rescue, and we came here today to find some young, sound, healthy horses that we can use for our Heart of the Horse Trainers Challenge. And having Horse Plus here for us to come and pick out the horses has been a tremendous help. You know, we're a rescue ourselves, and we have over 100 horses, but a lot of ours are too old for the challenge, or they have lameness issues. They wouldn't hold up for the challenge. So it's a lot harder to find 20 sound, sane horses than a lot of people realize. A lot of rescue organizations can't afford training. Training is it's expensive to have a horse trained the way it needs to be, because we get in horses that have never been touched before, and to get them ready for the average person can take years, months and years to get them where the average person can handle them. So we developed the Trainers Challenge so that these trainers take the horses, they put 120 days into them. There's competition prizes of over $15,000 in prizes, so that's their incentive to work really hard on these horses. And at the end of the challenge, they'll be available for adoption. While most of them will still be green, because even after 120 days, these horses still need an experienced rider. But we also train the people. So while all that's going on, we have it's called a trainer rescue program, where they come in, they learn, basic horsemanship techniques, so that when they do come to adopt their horse, they're already ahead of the game. They're more experienced. We look at it like, our horse's skill level's way up here, and we have to match the people, so they have to be trained too. And it's worked really well. So we trust that the horses that we're getting today are what they say they are. We've met with their veterinarian, who's awesome. So we feel real comfortable about what we're taking home today. And people will be able to follow these horses in the Trainers Challenge. The trainers will pick their horses in January. It's a 120-day trainer challenge. And the event is May 16th through the 17th in Jackson, Mississippi.
There we go. They're going to put them in first, and then we're going to go get Rowdy, which should be a lot easier. He's a good boy. They're all loaded up. Just waiting on Rowdy. Never mind, it's Dakini next.
Come on, load up. Load up. Good boy.
Good job, Takini. Okay, we got Rowdy.
He's like, there you go, buddy. He's almost there. Just gotta step in, just the back feet. You got this, buddy. So now they're going to take the group photo. They're going to just go ahead and do one with the trailer because we can't really do individual ones. But she's going to take the photo now.
Got the wrong shirt.
It's okay. We need all 3 shirts. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, guys, they're all going to their new home in Mississippi. Okay, all of those animals will be transferred to that facility, and now I'm in the vet barn, and I think they've done a dental on Valentine. Hi, buddy. Here we go. Hey, Dr. Liddy.
Hello. This super sweet boy is Valentine. He was an owner surrender. He's in his mid-teens, and it's totally my fault that I did not tell film team in time that we were doing his dental, but he had horrible teeth, really bad hook and wave mouths on both sides of his mouth, and he's missing part of 2 different molars, but they're static, and I was able to reduce just huge pointy painful hooks off a bunch of spots. So you can see he's quite thin. His owners cared a lot about him, and they couldn't get a farrier or a vet out to work on him where they were, and they were worried that he was losing weight. So I think his teeth were probably an obvious reason for that. He's also having some pretty significant diarrhea, so we're just giving him a little bath to get his legs and hind end cleaned up. Dr. Gina's running a fecal on him over there. We did run some blood work, and his blood work looked okay. And he also had his sheath cleaned. Pretty sure that had never been done before either. So he's being a very good boy, and hopefully we'll have some answers on his fecal in a minute, and hopefully getting those really horrifically sharp points fixed in his teeth will help him to start gaining weight pretty quickly. He reportedly is kid broke, and he's just lovely, super sweet boy. So very hopeful that we can get him cleared for adoption soon.
He's being such a good boy.
He is.
Got Caitlin scrubbing over there. And then Dr. Gina's running the fecal over there.
He is a good boy. He's going to feel so much better after this. And Haley, he obviously was sedated for his dental, so that's why he looks so dopey. Right. Looking a lot better. This smells very nice. It smells minty. Minty and fresh. Yeah.
Caitlin is drying off Valentine on his face.
Alright, so we are here with Valentine. He just got done getting his dental, his sheath cleaning, and he's had some diarrhea. So they did a really thorough cleaning of his tail and his legs that were all caked in that nasty stuff. We ran a fecal just to check, because that's kind of like one of the first things you tick off your checklist when they have diarrhea. And his fecal samples were relatively unremarkable. They were like 6 Strongyle type eggs, which in horses is pretty common. And we usually designate them as low, moderate, or high shedders, and he's a very low shedder. So that would not be the reason why he's having diarrhea unless he's super sensitive, but most horses, when they have that low of shedding, are asymptomatic. So the other thought is to recheck his blood work, even though he's already got sedation, so we kind of have to keep that in mind because that can alter some values. We just want to recheck it and see if there's anything alarming there, because he's a really sweet boy and we would really like for him to find a home. But we just want to make sure that he's healthy enough and not in pain to go do that. So he's getting his microchip, his vaccines, He's not really awake enough to get dewormer in his mouth, but since he's such a low shedder, we probably wouldn't recommend deworming him, but because we don't want to increase resistance, it's really a big deal out there. But he's such a good boy.
Alrighty, he's got his microchip and all his things.
She's already happy?
I wrote her down bareback from up there. Yeah.
Or she's in quarantine for the next 2 days.
Yeah, just 2 more days, but our vets sometimes, if you guys have like a separate pasture.
Oh,
yeah, we got 4 different pastures.
She'd be all by itself.
And the vet should be able to clear it.
Yeah, she's literally would be all by herself.
So we have some adopters here. They were interested in Rowdy, but this morning Rowdy got taken to his forever home. So now they're kind of interested in maybe something beginner, intermediate level. So I pulled out one of our quarantine horses, Eclipse. So we're just going to kind of do a quick meet and greet and hopefully they find their match.
Okay, Haley is going to mount.
Yeah, she doesn't move.
Yeah, she don't even move, baby.
She's little for me.
Let's see who's gonna work her better.
Good girl.
So she's going to show Eclipse right now and ride her, and we'll see what they say.
She's completely broke to ride. She's very sweet. She can stand still at least. Yeah, she'll stand for anything, even just sitting on her.
She don't know.
Yeah, she said no. She said no. I'm super wild.
See, I'm super wild.
Yeah, she's completely unhandled.
They don't have the meal everyone? They don't have the meal? All I know is it sounds like work.
It is going to be work for you.
Yeah.
You really wanted to.
You could lay on her.
You could lay.
Was the what's the name from old
Is she good with saddle too?
Yeah. I just prefer she's on the older side. Bareback's a little easier on them, but she'll carry a saddle completely fine.
You're a sweet girl.
Going out now?
Yeah.
Anything you want to try her out?
Yeah.
Let me get a saddle.
Alrighty, they're gonna try and ride her. Okay, Haley has the saddle and everything. She's gonna put it on Eclipse.
Now, would we be able to get her and then another horse, but keep her in the barn?
Yeah.
Because she's for like another couple days.
Yeah, we can talk to our vets, but sometimes they'll, if she passes her vet check, sometimes they'll just, that's only 2 days.
Yeah.
It's not like she has a full 30-day quarantine. So I can do a run over with the vets. And just...
Alrighty, we're putting the bit on. Beautiful. Okay, she's in the round pen over here. We're gonna ride her.
Yeah, today was actually the first day I actually rode her. She's very light-headed, so you just barely turn. She responds really nice. She backs up.
You just drape the rein over with the blanket. Yeah. That's it. But I don't like her riding with this damn blanket because that she moves or whatever, that blanket goes. Yeah.
So how are we feeling about Eclipse?
Yeah, you want to come home with me?
She's like,
Well, we'll have to get you a little bit better on the saddle, but I know you're a little older, so.
This probably be.
do you have anything that's pretty much like her but only in a gelding? Or is all your geldings
No, our
young?
geldings are pretty unhandled. We do have, what is it? A Tennessee Walker mare. Her name's I don't know if you've seen Blossom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is a little bit more fast-footed. I would not recommend bareback unless you really know how to like hang on. Yeah. Yeah, because she has a lot more whoa than go. Are we adopting Eclipse today?
I like her.
Do you like her?
Yes.
Do you want her?
Yes.
Okay. We made it easier. Okay, you can hop off and we can kind of just look around. Maybe something else might catch your eye. We do have a Mustang gelding. He is a little bit more on the experienced rider end, but he is super sweet. He's
You definitely have had time.
He's hard to catch, but
Okay, we're gonna look at a few other horses to see if they want any more, but they're definitely taking Eclipse.
Oh, yeah. Are these all the ones that aren't broke to ride?
yeah, those are all babies, our baby girls, except for the one boy. But yeah, this guy is super sweet. This is Mustang. He's 8 years old.
They're wanting to look at a few of the mules too.
Which one?
Yeah.
Swansea.
You're like a miniature horse.
They might be interested in the mule.
You look like you.
Oh, we got a yawn.
You look
Okay, they just decided on getting Eclipse today, and then they may come back another day, but Eclipse has got a home.
Which one?
So one of our horses from quarantine that I just happened to bring down very quickly because the adopters were here, Eclipse, but I brought her down, or technically I rode her down. She did completely fine for that. So our vets are gonna come back here in a little bit. They kind of went off on a little side mission, but they'll be back here in a little bit. They're gonna just go over some of the things Eclipse might need because of her age, but everything seems good and Eclipse has been cleared by the vets. So right now the owners or potential owners are just kind of brushing her, spending some time with her, getting really to know her, and we're just waiting for the doctors to get back to officially confirm her adoption.
So Lydia is here.
She's so wonderful. I'm Lydia. Yeah, do you guys have questions about her?
I was just more concerned about the whole feed thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gained a lot of weight, but she was in really, really bad shape. Feet or feed? Feed. So she's gained a lot of weight. She had really bad sharp points on her teeth. She's also only 20, so she's not a spring chicken, but she's not geriatric, right? And so probably
this is going to be her first one that she's ever going to actually own.
Congratulations! This mare,
She's
did you
ridden?
see pictures of her? She actually nursed a foal. Did you guys hear this? So we had a foal that was 2 months old that came in with no mom. And
Is that the picture?
She eventually was not having it, but she actually let him nurse and could have kicked him and did not. She was very respectful about it. So I don't know a lot of
Sarah,
mares
look at this.
that are that nice.
She's
So
got the picture.
She's had some babies, but she's just a love. So free choice hay, you know, if you have
plenty of acreage and you have grass, then you don't need hay.
Oh, we've got a lot. We got 37 acres.
Yeah, that is wonderful.
And
I only
she's
have
getting
2
our
acres.
top pasture that's got quite a bit of green right now.
Awesome, fantastic. I always tell people she's going from a situation where she didn't have a lot of grass. So sometimes they get soft stool when they're on that really green grass for a couple days while they transition. So just watch out for that and be aware. She's had a fecal, she's been dewormed, she had her teeth done. So just, you know, I mean, she's gained so much weight already. I don't like to see ribs,
That's what she was just
but
talking
she's
about.
got to
She's like, "Yeah, I got a little
gain
bit."
muscle over her top line, which really only happens with riding, you know? So just, she's gonna have to work her way back in. And we know she's had some foals. We suspect that she was a broodmare for somebody, and then they pulled a foal off of her. We did pregnancy check her. She is not in foal at present. She's got a scar in her right eye. She's fully visual in that eye. If you look closely in there, she's got a scar right on her lens.
Sounds like Theo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sounds like one of
she
our
doesn't
dogs.
have uveitis. We haven't documented any like progressive, whatever that was an insult to the lens, and she's got a scar. And you can see it with the naked eye. If you look in that right eye, you can see she's got little white dots in there. But I don't anticipate that she'll need anything for it. Yay! I love you so much. Thanks for being such a good girl.
We're looking at Waffles babies.
Ain't you a beauty?
Just think, I was just putting her down here to move her. Perfect.
Alrighty. Such a beautiful baby. She's like, I did not like what that was in my nose.
Yeah, I did not like it in my nose.
I was struggling with it.
Go on home.
Okay, Eclipse is getting loaded.
Oh, do they? Oh.
She trailered beautifully.
It's not right down, but it's great. It's okay. I mean, you ain't gonna get out anywhere, but she's a good one. Okie dokie. Alright, here is all of Eclipse's paperwork and everything, and then you guys get to go outside and ring the bell. Thank you. You're welcome. Ring your bell. Where's the bell at?
To your
to the
right.
left.
Yeah. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Eclipse. So Waffles is going to soft quarantine, but Haley's going to evaluate him real quick.
I'm just gonna watch him while you ride him.
Hi, Waffles.
You little fluffy lippy.
Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute.
I know your halter is very long.
Caitlin's gonna take a look at him. Doing a neuro exam because he's looking a little wobbly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He failed. So as Waffles was coming down out of quarantine, I noticed when he walks, one of his hips is kind of doing something strange. So normally when we see that, the first thing we think is, oh, does he know where his feet are in space? So the quickest way to The quickest way to check that is to do a light tail pull. And when I did that, he almost fell over, and that's a lot of horse to be fallen. So Haley was going to do a riding evaluation on him, though I've asked that she not until he gets further evaluated by the vets, gets a full neurological exam. I'm not saying he's neurologic, but failing the tail test is a good sign that there's something more going on that the vets need to look into further.
Yeah.
When he walked, like, we were coming down the alleyway, and he would kept, like, leaning real hard right.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he's dragging it. Interesting.
Fine when you pull his head up.
Everybody drools.
Okay, bud. On your side. Okay.
The vets went up to quarantine to unload the stuff for the buyout horses, but Caitlin is going to let them know about her findings with Waffles, and they'll be able to evaluate him fully when they come back down or a little later. But, buddy.
Got our first group through the buyout. Corey brought them to us, so an owner that was wanting to utilize our buyout program but could not get them here. So really thankful that she didn't reach out to a horse trader and they went to auction, so we're really happy to intercept them. Got to get them unloaded now.
Okay, we have Corey up here in quarantine, and we're going to unload the horses. First. Hi, you guys. Oh. And last one. You got this, buddy. Good job.
All right, the first four horses are good. First four horses are safe.
Can you repeat those ages just so I have it down?
Yes, Palomino is 20.
Okay.
I believe the sorrel is 16. Looks like she's got some vision issues too, the sorrel
Yep.
here. Gray, I believe, is 18, and then
Okay.
the bay here is 13. But it's all on the paper.
They have actual
Okay.
coggins.
Yeah. So I just wanted to start off by clarifying that no, I am not a horse trader. I never will be. A friend of mine has a bunch of horses in the town that's about an hour away. And with hay being so expensive and her getting older, it's getting harder and harder for her to just feed all these guys and take care of them. She's been doing an excellent job with it. Just she's downsizing her herd size a little bit. That way it's a little easier on her. I did tell her about the buyout, and she decided that was the best option for her and the horses. They'll get a chance to come here to Horse Plus. They'll get a vet eval done, and the vets will decide what the best possible situation is for each of these animals.
Thanks, Corey.
You bet.
Okay, Corey is about to head out. We have the horses unloaded, and they're going to start the intake. They're going to start on this horse over there, and then Jason is filming for the Almost Live for you guys, and then that will be out either later tonight or tomorrow morning, most likely tonight.
Try a few steps.
But I think the other trailer's here too.
Actually halter trained. Seems. Yeah? Okay. Why do you have blue on your leg? Okay, that's great.
When it's just laying on the ground, it's okay, but it won't get caught on something if it's wrapped around.
Didn't place it back in place though. Maybe like a proprioceptive apex.
Yes. Yeah. You see that low collapse in the left pelvic limb? Usually.
Okay, they're evaluating this horse, but we have the second trailer coming in, so I'm gonna get them unloading. Okay, they are backing up. There are 2 down, I think. Oh. Oh, goodness. We have 2 down. Sorry guys, the rain's making it hard for the camera to focus. Oh. Easy, buddy. Oh, poor guy. We gotta do this very carefully. We're trying not to have the others come out, and they seem to be doing fine.
Okay, Haley, hang on. Can you get another halter and lead rope, please?
Can't get us.
I need another halter and lead rope.
Oh. Okay, baby.
Can I get a halter and lead rope? Yeah, okay.
Dr. Lydia is going to try to get him up. She's got a halter, and then they're getting a lead rope, and they're going to carefully try to get this poor thing off the trailer.
Haley and Jordan, I'm gonna have you guys both get on the head. Okay, then again, let's rotate. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Good thing.
I don't have my stethoscope on me either.
Watch out, horses are coming out.
Okay.
Okay, Jordan's gonna get the gate, easy, easy. Okay.
There's one more.
If we can get him off, we can cut my gate.
Dr. Lydia just gave this horse Banamine, and she's gonna listen. And we have one more horse. Just one more horse to come off.
Got severe respiratory wheezes.
Easy.
All right, well. Oh, you gotta know. Okay, I'm okay with this.
Heart rate is in the 80s, Dr. Lydia said.
Everybody's out of the trailer. We might be able to get him external. We've got bounding digital pulses in the left front.
Oh my goodness, the hooves are so bad.
Present but milder in the right front. He's not that old. He's not that old. Maybe 12.
Oh wow, Dr. Lydia said he's maybe 12. Okay, all the horses over here. They're going to make the other one a priority, of course. He's actively foundering, she says, and you can tell by his feet over here. It's pretty bad.
So, like the words fail me to accurately describe the emotion of the animal. I don't think I don't know what the outcome of the person might be. What information about you?
Do you guys know what position this horse is down on in the trailer?
Is it bounded?
His back. Yeah. Okay. He's got atelectasis in this whole lung, which if he was down on that side would have made sense, but I'm very, very worried about him. Sorry, buddy.
It's just so bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Hi, buddy. Horses' hooves should never be like this. Okay, so they are having to give that one the last act of kindness. You can get the explanation when you watch Jason's Almost Live later today, but unfortunately there's nothing that they could do for that poor thing, and we hate it, but we're glad that we were able to intercept him so that we could give him that peaceful ending. But we have the third trailer actually pulling up right now, so I'm going to get them unloading. His leg.
No, Tiny! Hi, guys. Blind. Do it right here. Those are blind. You want to pull them through, let them keep this going.
Okay, these two.
The red one's blind.
Okay, just this one's blind.
Hi, can you keep walking? Easy, baby. Good girl. Good job.
Here you go.
This buckskin's got diarrhea.
Beautiful mule. Oh my goodness, your eyes though. Oh.
Wallen,
The eyes. I'm trying to get the eyes on the mule, but I'll go back. But there we go. Kind of see. Some more horses, and we have, I think, a few more coming off. Yeah, you can see the eyes right here. Oh, the other side was pretty bad, but it's very goopy and has probably conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis. Alrighty, this is the last one. Hi, baby. Hi. Three blind horses.
Well, one of them. We got one of them.
Hi guys, you need more hay out there, huh?
Yeah.
Here's kind of a better view of it, but very crusty and can't, let's see, right there you go. So they have started radiographs on this little pony here. Its legs, both of them look very deformed. So I'm gonna leave them to it. They're gonna start intake, and then they've got the pizza up here for them. They're gonna be working very hard, and we appreciate all the work that they do. And then you guys will see Jason's almost live later today, most likely. But be in prayer for everyone, because buyout days can be super hard. Hi, buddy. Emily and Caitlin are busy helping out the vets, getting all the vaccines ready. And we just gave this guy some Quest Plus to help him, and some Strangles.
Do you mind? I don't want this horse turned out in the 10-acre when we're done because I want to do a dental.
This beautiful boy just got all of his vaccines, including dewormer and Strangles and rabies. So he's going to go out to pasture. Jordan's going to move some horses real quick, and then he'll put them out there. Okay, he's going out to pasture now, so I'm going to follow behind him. For now, he'll be in here for his quarantine at the moment. That way they can easily grab him when they need to do like a dental float or do some boosters. So he's gonna hang out here. Hey buddy, you got some space, huh? So we just had a guy come by and donate all this feed. He is actually with Triple Crown, I think.
Triple Crown rep.
Yeah, he's a Triple Crown representative, so he donated all this to help out with our buyout.
It's for the yearlings. It's a mare and foal.
Oh, it's okay, it's mare and foal.
For the young folks.
Nice. Keith is going to unload it from the back of his truck and put it over here in the shed so we can have it close to the babies. Nice. This is like a balancer. A lot of prebiotics, probiotics, and then this has high fat and high fiber growth.
I'm Mike, and I brought some feed from Triple Crown out today for these new yearlings that they got. And so anyway, brought some Triple Crown growth and Triple Crown 30% balancer.
She's like, let me go free. There she goes. She's in here with the Palomino. There you go. Everybody's just staying really busy up here. They've got through several of the horses, and right now they just microchipped this horse over here. So, oh, it's a little stallion, Dr. Lydia said. He's so cute. But Jordan, I think Jordan's going to bring him to his pasture. Jordan's taking the little stallion to his side of the pasture over there. It's a cute little stallion. It's really cute. He's a little... I just came up to this little guy. He's in the 10-acre. He's getting him a lot of salt. He's deprived of salt, so he's licking the block, kind of biting at it, but you're a very handsome boy. So Jason's about to head back and edit the Almost Live for you guys. So I'm gonna just kind of stay over here and film the rest of the assessment of these horses for you guys. So this really sweet mare over here, Haley's kind of picking out her hooves, and also she's probably just gonna take the shoe off because it's being held by only like one nail. So Haley's just kind of picking out all that dirt and mud from her feet. Sorry, that was some horses running. Caitlin's going to put some Equispot on her, so that helps with like fleas, ticks, parasites, things like that. So you just kind of squirt it all over her body and should help protect her from that. Here's the buckskin. They said that he's having some bad diarrhea. Tawny's gonna grab some photos real quick. Tawny got some of the pictures, so she's gonna bring her through here for the vets. Dr. Lydia thinks she has a carpal fracture. She kind of pointed to her front legs. They are not looking good. This poor horse. She's enjoying some hay. She deserves it. Good girl.
That is some very mucoid feces.
Dr. Lydia is listening to her heart right now and for gut sounds. Here you can kind of see her hooves a lot better, but they are so long.
She does. She's got a long blaze. 25, Tawny?
Dr. Lydia thinks she's about 25 years old. She's blind in her right eye. And she's got a lot of nasal discharge coming out.
So we just got done looking at B24508. She already was put out. Emily has her right now. She's a really, really cute sorrel mare with some spots. She has quite a few things going on. She has hypermotility, and then when she actually does defecate, she actually starts wind sucking in through the rear end. So that means she has no anal tone, which is very abnormal. She has mucopurulent nasal discharge that's really copious with some blood in there, which would indicate a pretty major infection. She also had mucus covering her feces, which is abnormal. It means they have slowed GI. So hypermotility noises plus that is odd presentation. But she also has a pretty significant wound on her left hind that's hot and painful. So all those things. Oh, and she's also she's blind in her right eye. So she is really not a good candidate because she's a BCS of 2 out of 9 or a body condition score of 2 out of 9, which is pretty close to emaciation. So all those things together makes her a very poor candidate for enucleation and also a poor quality of life with the way her GI is going and the loss of anal tone. So unfortunately, the last act of kindness is the best thing we could do.
I got to get her some pain meds. This mule has a like a very, almost like a thrill at the end of it. I'm getting her some pain meds. This Jenny's got a crazy bad heart murmur, and I'm worried about both her eyes. Ooh, yeah. Pretty severely. Hi, sweet girl. You so good. I'm sorry your eyes hurt. I gotta poke you again, okay?
Sclera and eyelid, or sclera, eyelid, and third eyelid?
All three.
Okay.
Hi, sweet thing. Did you break your pelvis or something? There's a good girl. We've got a grade 3 systolic murmur, PMI in the left chest, but we've got muffled heart sounds on both sides. And the more I'm looking at this mare, I mean, it's the issue. There's a peripheral leg issue, but I think our main issue is in the pelvis because she's very uneven and unsteady on both sides.
So you said grade 3 systolic heart murmur, muffled. PMI was what?
Left chest. It almost sounds like it's PMI mitral valve, but it's muffled, so it's a little hard to tell. Ooh. Very painful. I'm barely touching her. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give her some Banamine.
Yeah,
She's a good girl. She needs some cookies.
I'm not stable.
She does have pain meds on board. B24 511.
He's extremely scared.
Okay.
His right hind leg seems weird to me. Like as he's walking.
He's kind of club hoofy. Not left hind for sure.
He's short-striated in the left hind. Yeah.
You can kind of see when he's walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's off there. And it did have.
Yeah.
He tries to keep both his hind legs in a line when he walks. They both cross to midline.
Yeah.
I think he was a big horse that hurt himself, and they did not.
He also has really poor conformation behind. Well, his fronts look okay, but he's got bad club hoofs. But yeah.
Hi. You have a real cute forehead. What are you doing? You got spots in your eyes? Yeah, got some interesting markings. Poor man. You look so sad. Been laying down where you came from. Got her lungs don't sound great. And she seems like she goes like that.
Go get you some drugs. Little poke.
Okay, ma'am.
My butt. That was not me.
Oh. She twinges down here when I do it. Did you know she's painful over the withers? Did you already palpate her?
I have not done anything with her. I'm just gonna clip right here because.
No. It's a pretty bony change. It's pretty big. Ouch. Okay. Let me save that and we'll do withers. Come on, she doesn't have that much muscle mass, guys. Oh, that doesn't look like it feels very good. All right, let's try for a little further back. doesn't look so bad there. You okay?
Yeah,
We'll just try a little bit for here and then be done. I think we have all we need.
You can get whatever you want.
I hear that. Me too. Yeah. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a chip waiting to happen. So she's got some very severe arthritis. It doesn't look super prolific except for that little chunk and then back here. You can see how reactive it is on that side.
If you've got underlying
Right
kidney
there.
or liver disease, metabolism is way slower, and sometimes it takes a lot. Or cardiac disease.
We drew back and there was blood, so I'm gonna say.
Withers don't look terrible, but she's very painful over them. She's got a lot of arthritic remodeling, but she's. Whew, I think those are kissing back there, but you treat the animal, not the diagnostics. But she is showing that she has back pain. So.
We had this Mustang who is pretty young. I think Dr. Lydia said she was maybe about 5, but she's pretty much our last intake. Everything seems good so far for her. I think she's going to get all the things, get her 5-way, rabies, Quest Plus, and all that. So Haley's bringing the Mustang over there so she can be in that pasture. So I'm going to follow her. Here she is. Now she can just be in this pasture and decompress and eat some hay and have some companions with her. I think Haley's bringing Wallen in. Probably going to do a little evaluation on him. Hi, buddy. He says no.
No? Okay, you're very mad right now. Okay. So we pulled out our horses from last buyout, which is Wallen and Waffles. So I'm going to try to do Wallen's riding evaluation today. So I'm just kind of seeing what he really knows on the ground. So right now I just kind of lunging him with the saddle on, seeing if he actually knows how to carry a saddle, because most of our horses, again, come in, they're not really saddle broke or saddle trained. So right now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what he knows versus what he doesn't know. And hopefully he is rideable and can go to his home.
Cool beans.
Hi, pups. Hi, pups. Yeah? You like that idea? Oh. Good boy. Come on, you're okay. Good boy. Oh.
What'd you think of it, buddy? He's like, I don't know.
Coppery. Tastes like some metal. Oh. Good boy. Good boy. Buddy, you're fine. It's just a bit.
He's like, blah, 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 blah. What you think, buddy?
So today I pulled Wallen down from our soft quarantine because he reached his 30-day limit. I did his first riding eval. He's a little jumpy under saddle, so I did have some trouble getting off of him. I swung my leg over and he kind of took it as a lunge forward, so we're just going to kind of work on that. So right now, I would say he's for at least an advanced to intermediate rider, but Wallen is rideable, so we're going to pull the vets out here and just let them observe him under saddle, just make sure there's nothing going on with his legs or anything with his back. So right now, Wallen's looking pretty adoptable.
Okay, Dr. Lydia is going to have eyes on him while Haley rides Wallen.
Good boy, Wallen. We need to put him on the farrier list.
Yeah, I think that's part of his issue.
You got some long toes, but you're a very good boy. He doesn't look unsound on that left front at all, which is awesome.
He was like shuffling on his right.
You just need a little bit more work, and that's okay. Yeah, just a good licking and chewing. Good boy.
He was also in a test for 30 days.
Well, I mean, I'm sure with that injury, nobody's touched this horse in probably like 6 months to a year. So,
He just needs some riding.
yeah. For sure. I mean, his toes are, his breakover point is like 2 inches too long on that right front. So that's not helping him out at all. Yeah. You're a very good boy. I don't have any treats, but I should give you some. Yeah, you're very good. That was wonderful, handsome sir.
Okay, well, he's just going to be put on the farrier list, but everything else is looking pretty good. Okay, Haley is taking him back up to soft quarantine with Waffles. Now they're going to look at Waffles and do a full neuro exam on him, I believe. Yeah. Haley's gonna catch him. Oh my goodness.
I don't even know that we need Haley to catch him.
He is older, so neoplasia is up there on the list too.
See how he's crossing over.
Yep.
And it really is bilateral too. He's leaning worse to the right, but he's crossing over in both directions. Hey, Haley, we don't really need anything specific. If you want to just kind of walk him around, turn him in both directions, we're getting the information that we need.
Yes, he clipped his own hind feet, stumble.
You're such a sweet boy, Waffles.
He's a very good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Easy. I don't think I need to see more.
Okay.
Thank you, Haley.
Yeah, so Haley was wonderful enough to go out there and grab him while she was letting Wallen go, and we just kind of watched him in the pasture. He is definitely neurologically abnormal. Our top differentials would be like EPM for this area, which we know about with Matthias and some other cases we've had. And then due to his age, he is 20. Neoplasias are higher on the list. We could try and localize it. Both hind limbs are affected, and if you look at him, he really severely leans more to one side, the right side. But both hind limbs are proprioceptively abnormal. So those are our top two, is mostly a neoplasia of some sort in the spinal cord or EPM. His level of advancement, there are treatments for EPM, but usually if you catch it early enough and treat it, then it kind of like stabilizes it. But it depends on where the lesions are, depending on how specific or how well the treatment works. Given how big he is, how progressed he is, we don't think that treatment would really be the best option if it truly was EPM for him, just because he's so unstable already.
We noticed when he came in that he had a lot of atrophy and that he had some pelvic asymmetry. The way our process works, our intake days are really triage, and then every month we kind of focus on the horses that came out of quarantine and are in general population. And the quarantine period, we really try to just let them decompress and don't do a lot with them. We've seen Waffles every day during his quarantine, but he hasn't been very active. He's usually right up by the fence or right up by the hay feeder. So Dr. Gina and I were just talking, and we knew he was weak in the hind end and not completely normal, but we don't have time to do a full neurologic workup on every horse that comes in. I'm really thankful that Waffles had a great month in quarantine. He's really just an absolute sweetheart, but we are really worried about him. He's not painful right now. My biggest concern is if he, you can see how he's walking and crossing his hind legs over, and he's kind of walking on a diagonal. If he goes down and we aren't here, and he needs help to get up, that's a major concern with neurologic disease. They're much more prone to stumbling, and you can see just in the few minutes that Haley led him, he stumbled a couple times. He kind of clipped his own legs. So we got to discuss, but we are really worried about him. He is only 20. Draft horses live a lot, can live healthy lives, and he has gained weight. And he's just a lovely, lovely boy. So we want to make sure we exhaust all possibilities for him before we make a decision. But it's also really important to us that he has that quality of life, and we don't ever want to put him in a situation where he doesn't get the care that he needs. So we'll have to go brainstorm and talk about some things and see if there are any more options for him. But right now he's chilling with Wallen. He's a real good boy. We joke that he's like a cardboard cutout, because what he's doing right now, every time you go out there, he's like facing you with his ears pricked, just not moving. And then sometimes he's in another spot, but he's a good boy.
He's a real good boy.
Say hi.
You're just the best. We do have an adoption appointment for Mitch, the beagle, at 1, but this could be his adopters, so we're gonna go see. He's the little beagle that Dr. Lydia neutered last week. So, and he's the cutie pie. So let's go see. Okay, we got Mitch out.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! You're a friendly little guy. You're a friendly little guy.
Oh.
Did you want to get it? He said, I like this guy. Yeah, I can tell. Okay.
Just keep touching me. Don't stop touching me.
Let me get you. Oh, there. Oh, there you go. There you go. I got gotta get that picture. I gotta get that picture. Oh.
That is so sweet.
He is. Oh, okay, now smile. Can you smile? Is he good with the leash?
He is good with the leash. I don't know. For a dog that I don't think has ever been on one, he does really, really good. He will try to pull you, but once he realizes, okay, I'm not going to get very far doing this, he'll kind of chill out a little bit.
Does he? So y'all think he's about 2?
Yeah, there's his little overbite. It's so cute.
You got a little over. How's he eat? Does he eat well? It's just fine. No problem there.
He eats like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, they're gonna bring their beagle out to see how Mitch does with them. So we're gonna meet their doggy.
Come on, buddy. Let's go meet somebody. Here we go. Look at this little guy. What do you think, Jackson's an extremely sweet dog. He's never been a other dog, but he likes companionship. But he's never been let's run around and play kind of dog. He'd rather sniff out here because this is good sniffing country. Oh, you want to play? You want to play, don't you?
He's like, who is this? Who are you? Okay.
He said, I'm not sure. He's a youngster. He might be too high energy.
Wrong way.
He's just got a lot of energy. This is good, Jackson.
He's right there.
What you think, Jack?
He's like, I want to sniff.
He said, I don't know that I want to be sniffed.
Nothing about this dog. He was picked up as a stray. We estimated him to be about 2 years old. He has nice, clean teeth, but he does have that underbite.
That can be a problem down the road?
Nope, absolutely not. He doesn't have any issues with that, but, you know, he's not the best specimen conformationally. Beagle,
Oh, you're not going to be a show dog?
He's not going to be a show dog. He has a benign arrhythmia in his heart, a sinus arrhythmia that 40% of all dogs have. And a lot of vets don't even tell, like, Jackson could have a sinus arrhythmia. A lot of vets don't even mention it. I always document it.
Okay.
It is not affiliated with any heart problems. We don't medicate it. The only reason I tell people is because under anesthesia it can become more pronounced. But it basically means when they breathe in, their heart rate kind of speeds up a little bit, and when they breathe out, their heart rate slows down a little bit. So that arrhythmia, if you're the kind of person that listens to your dog's own heart.
I haven't done that yet.
You can hear that, but it is not a problem. And otherwise, everything on his physical exam was completely normal. He's been dewormed. I do recommend that people re-heartworm test them at about 6 months, but his heartworm test was negative. He has no tick-borne diseases. Yeah, you're such a good boy. And he was a wonderful patient. It's funny, most of these guys wake up from anesthesia and they howl and cry, and he just sat in his cage like a really
you're a good boy.
Yeah.
Look at you, so sweet.
Isn't he adorable?
How can you resist that face?
I know. I actually love his little underbite. I think it's the cutest thing.
So they're going to give Mitch a bath real quick, and then they're going to fill out the paperwork and get him adopted.
Little shivering.
Oh, it's okay. We'll warm you up.
Nice warm water.
We will
warm. If you guys
warm.
want to take a blankie with you, you're welcome to.
Oh, thank you. I think we've got some towels in the
Yeah,
cream.
we get these donated. So.
Oh, do you? You look awful cute in it. Oh, is that? Here, come here, sweet one. Let's see. Let's see how we do. Let's see. Oh, my goodness, you're a light beagle. You're light. You're light.
You want to get a picture for us?
Yeah, I want to get with us. I might take the blanket off if we can for us. I know, sweet. We take good care of you. We'll warm you up. How about that? We'll get you back warm.
Okay, they're taking a photo.
Two at a time.
Oh, good.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
I love it.
Can we say new home? Can we say lots of loving?
Now they're going to get their doggy and take a picture together.
Okay. Oh, am I getting a little kiss? Am I getting a little kiss? Was that a good one? Was that Christmas card worthy?
Oh, I think so. That took quite a few.
Thank you.
Oh, that's going to be great. Thank you.
Bugaboo.
Well, I'm Clokey and my husband Brian. And we saw this little guy online, and we had just had to say goodbye to our precious little one of 17 years. And this little guy just stole our hearts. So we had never heard of Horse Plus, but we're glad we have now. I seriously do think the work you do out here is fabulous for horses and now for dogs. And this little guy, he's going to make our life so happy. We're so glad to have him, and I hope we make his life happy too. but it's beautiful out here. And I appreciate all that you all do.
Well, yeah, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Alrighty, there goes Mitch. So excited for him. So happy that he found a home.
I did want to give an update with our jail work program that we're doing. So it is called an inmate work release program, and that's the county's name. We are using what the county gave us for the name because we're hoping that other jails might consider doing a program like this, and also maybe other horse rescues could participate in a situation like this. So if we just had a work program or something, it wouldn't be telling the message. I know there's some comments on YouTube. I was like, well, this is what this program is called. And it's a county program that we're participating in. But they have been doing so good, working really, really hard, really helping get things cleaned. Today, I know they've been cleaning out the round pen, and they help with the dogs and the cats, and they're going to be cleaning out the horse trailer, and just a whole bunch of stuff. And they're thrilled because they get to be out and not in the jail. So it's so far it's been a really great program, and we're really delighted to have them here, and we hope the program really succeeds and does really well.
We've had some lingering concerns for Bessie for a while. She came in that group this past summer that had a lot of the colts that were going down and becoming recumbent and couldn't get back up with a lot of strange symptoms. So we lost a lot of them over that little point of time, and we had a few that made it out. And Bessie is one of those that we were really hopeful for, but she just hasn't been looking really great. And if you've seen any of the footage this week that the twins have gotten of her, she just looks like she feels really bad, and she keeps laying down, and she doesn't play like the other horses her age. They try and get her to play, and she wouldn't. So this morning we ran some blood work, and it's her complete blood count, which does the white counts and the red counts and the platelets and things like that. She has some pretty significant changes. Her white blood cells, which is composed of like lymphocytes, monocytes, neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. But we really look at lymphocytes, neutrophils in particular for infection, inflammation. And those that comprise of her immune system are really low. Like her white cell count is way low. Her lymphocytes and her neutrophils are below the normal range. And looking at her red blood cells and the concentration of her blood, she is really hemoconcentrated, so she's dehydrated. But her red blood cell count is high, so it's normal for her to have high red blood cells when she's dehydrated. But the fact that her white cells are so low and she's hemoconcentrated, when she would be rehydrated, those would drop even further. So why is her immune system not functioning like it should? So she's at an increased risk of having a catastrophic infection that would really, she wouldn't be able to fight it off, essentially, is what this looks like. Her chemistry is relatively unremarkable. All the values are within normal range except for total bilirubin, but a low total bilirubin really isn't something to be alarmed about in horses. But even if your clinical picture or your animal is presenting in a certain way and your blood values are within normal limits, sometimes that's a red flag too. Sometimes normal is abnormal. So her chemistry looking normal could mean that there's compensatory things going on because of her chemistry. Her complete blood count. So because her immune system does not seem to be functioning at all normally going into the winter, we're really worried about her. So we discussed her blood work with Tawny and Angela and upper management, Lynn, and they all agreed that going into winter, her already not feeling well and having no immune system essentially puts her at an increased risk for a catastrophic event and a poor quality of life. So the last act of kindness was elected for her.
I'm Kathy, and I came to Horse Plus to donate a gated horse saddle, and some other tech that I have. I moved from Minnesota, and my horse is still there, so I do not need all of this additional tack since I don't have any place to keep it. So I thought of Horse Plus since I watch them on YouTube all the time. And here's a pad for you.
Wow, that's a nice
it's like I said, it's all new. I used this saddle one time, and I went back to my old saddle.
What size saddle is it?
You know, I'm not sure. It might be like a 17. It's a Brenda Emus. Have you ever heard of her? Brenda Emus.
Wow.
Gaited horse. Oopsie.
Wow.
It's probably a little. It's probably a little dusty.
That's
but
so pretty. And it has all the things.
Has everything you need. And it's pretty good too yet. And then let's see. Oh, here's for the instructions for the saddle, how to check the fit and how to cinch it up, because it is a little bit different. It has a cross. Okay. And let's see, vet wrap, a scoop. These are from my saddle that these are from my Bob Marshall.
Nice.
Treeless saddle, but I switched to some English things on that, so you guys can find some use for those. Oh, a bunch of fly masks, a lead rope, another cinch, hay bag. Here's a big hay bag, you know, for if you're traveling to put hay in.
Nice.
Vet wrap. Another lead rope, and I mean it's all nice and clean, good stuff.
Thank you.
And
put this in here so I don't lose
it. Some halters. This is a new one. I never used it, but it's a pretty one. Oh, wow, nice. I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to buying stuff.
Wow, you've got the right colors.
Do I?
You got some red and some
Yeah. And these are just some leathers. They've never been used. English leathers. A rain poncho. And I don't know, all kinds of stuff in there.
Well, thanks.
So,
thank you for thinking of us.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad somebody can use it. Yeah. You want me to put that back in here?
Oh, sure. You had it so nicely organized. Wow, that was so nice of them. There's all kinds of stuff in that tub. But they're also here for a tour, so Angela is busy doing that right now. They just went to the education building, so they're going to get a whole tour of the facility. Okay, I put Katie up, and Megan is here to take, I think, Myra today. She's not able to take Katie today, I think, but yeah, I think she's here for Myra. I don't know why I was going straight to the door, because I forget I need to go in through here. So they just took some blood, and they're going to run it just to make sure everything's good, because they've been wanting to do a blood test on her, and then she should be able to be transferred. Hi, Myra. Myra. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. Are you getting transferred? You're so good, girl.
So little Miss Myra here is waiting for her transport. Our lovely friend Megan is here to take her. We're running her blood work right now to recheck it, but she looks 100% better than she did the last time we ran it. So I'm really not expecting to find anything worrisome on it with the way she's behaving. So I think she'll be good to go, but we're just waiting on those results.
Awesome. Yay, Myra. Hi.
You good girl.
So cute.
Like
Everything looking good, Myra.
They
Yeah.
can print you one or print one to go with her. They
I was
probably
something.
should.
Oh, the saddle something young.
Such a good girl. Okay, guys, everything looks good, and she's going to be loaded up and taken to High Forest. Bye, Myra.
All right, so we just looked at Myra's blood work. She still has just smidgely a little bit of neutrophil count, but everything else is back into normal range, and she has been on antibiotics, so I'd expect that to decrease as the antibiotics are doing their thing. She looks 100% better, brighter, alert, eating, and we just got her chemistry results back, and the only thing that was abnormal is her albumin. It was just like right on the verge of being too low. Is on the low end of normal, but everything else is back in its normal range, so she looks great and has overcome whatever it was she was dealing with.
Awesome.
Yeah, so she's off to a different 501c3 to be adopted that's specific for Pyrenees, so we're really excited for her.
We have a really sad, really hard update for you guys that we don't want to be the case, and I think a lot of our supporters too. This is about Waffles. Everybody kind of immediately fell in love with him. Yeah. We discussed his case a lot today. Dr. Gina and I went through our neurologic exam findings and talked about prognosis and quality of life and treatment options. And we are going to make the decision to let him go. I'm very concerned that he's going to fall. Even just walking, he's starting to trip and stumble more. So in the last 30 days that he's been here, we've seen his signs progress significantly, and we don't want him to fall or go down overnight when we don't have staff here watching him all the time. He's just the sweetest, best boy, and we're really thankful that he had a good month, and we're gonna miss him. I'm so happy that he didn't end up going to slaughter because he deserved way better than that.